Welcome to Synagogues of New York, Part 11. We continue with our examination of Jewish houses of worship in Brooklyn. This is the second episode. The camera stops on Ocean Parkway and looks at the Achiezer congregation. As are just about all the other synagogues in this episode, it is of the Orthodox persuasion. There are morning and evening services on a daily basis, and during the morning, there's up to 4 different services that caters to people who get up at different times of the day. Shaul Mazlaton is the rabbi. 6 blocks away from this synagogue building is the Achiezer Yeshiva School. It's a Jewish grammar day school. We don't know if there's any connection to the synagogue or if the name that was picked was coincidental. Our next stop is the Anshe Sfard of Borough Park, also known as the Sfardische Shul. It appears to be renting space in the building owned by another synagogue. It also offers multiple services on a daily basis in the morning as well as in the afternoon mincha service. Rabbi Yechiel Kaufman is the spiritual leader. Our next stop is called Congregation Ateres Shleimi. It appears to resemble a Hasidische Shtibel. However, we do not know the name of the rabbi of this congregation. So now we come to the Avenue N Jewish Center. Max N. Schreier is the senior rabbi. He has been involved with this synagogue for more than 50 years. Daniel Eisenbach has been the spiritual leader of the congregation since December of 2013. He has been the assistant rabbi of this congregation for 3 years prior to it and is a graduate of Ner Yisrael of Baltimore. The congregation has been around since 1921. And here finally is a non-Orthodox congregation. This is the Kane Street Synagogue, also known as Congregation Beit Israel Anshe Emes, and it's of a conservative affiliation. Beit Israel goes back to 1862. It moved to the location shown here in 1905, and the building was originally a Lutheran church built in 1855. Samuel H. Weintraub is the rabbi. It holds both a Friday evening and Saturday morning service for Shabbat as well as a Sunday morning Shacharit service. To put it mildly, the practices of this conservative congregation are diametrically different than the many Orthodox congregations in Brooklyn. Now we're looking at the Beach Haven Jewish Center, which was built in 1956. It's in the Gravesend area. And this is the famous shul who had been supported by the father of the current president of the United States. Fred, Donald Trump's father, not only donated the land on which to put up this building, but continuously supported the synagogue financially throughout his lifetime. Shimmy Silver has been its rabbi since 2012. Besides Friday evening and Saturday morning Shabbat services, there is also a Sunday morning minyan. And here we are in the world of the Lubavitch, as this corner apartment building is also the home of Beis Levi Yitzchak Shul. There is a daily weekday morning minyan as well as a late-night Marv service. They're shy about publicizing who's in charge, but we guess that there are several Lubavitch families living in this building, as well as in the nearby surrounding edifices. Our final stop takes us to Bethel Jewish Center of Flatbush. The building was constructed in 1927. The synagogue was placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2009. The building is also host to a Shomer Shabbat Boy Scout troop, but they're somewhat shy about publicizing who their rabbi is, although they do employ a professional cantor or chazan for Shabbat, Mevorchim, or benching Rosh Chodesh, however you prefer to call it. And so ends the second installment of our glimpse at Brooklyn Jewish houses of worship. There are still many more to come. So, bye for now, and see you soon.